So the reason Atlanta authorities are calling Lil Baby a coward is because they think he is Charles Manson. Charles Manson didn't kill anyone, right? He was manipulative, and he got some women to do it. And it's been like, I think they may be just like mistaken, because you know how like we say it's cowardice to like take life, and cowardice to like yeah, it's like cowardice to like do drive-by shooting and stuff like. But are child soldiers coward? Or like, can you just point at gangbangers and be like, you are cowards? Like, is it that simple? Because it's like a lot of it is how they're raised, and it's a generalization to which you can't really say I'm know what went into Little Baby's thinking that he was trying to get anyone killed. But to the authorities, and they probably think that he's in the same shares of precedent with Charles Manson. So they were like jumping all over him. He's a coward. Like this and that. I was watching King and K-47. There's the one talking about it. That I don't want to say it's a distraction or anything, because there's other cases. There's distractions within those cases, and it's like, I don't know if these are like a way to discredit victims or something by having fake victims come out. Does it discredit you know how like restaurants will say like no pets allowed, right? Health reasons. But you could just say your dog is a service dog and they can't do anything. Like, that's obviously a Chihuahua, but he's got his little sweater that says it's a service dog. So it's not a health issue anymore. And people don't point at those people and say, you're being inconsiderate. You coward. You're being cowardly and inconsiderate. I'm not one of those people who's tripping off dogs and white people and stuff like that. I like dogs. I like white people. I like white people more than I like dogs. I don't like any kind of people more than any other kind of people. I kind of wish it was that simple. Wouldn't it be simplified? You could just be like, oh yeah, that tribe is a tribe of recessive, like they're a recessive tribe. That would be easy, but it's not you can't generalize and just, you can't conflate everything like that. But there's this like, the people who do that, it's like they can kind of tempt people to want to do it too. What do they call it? A logismy? Where we work on this thing instead of an inner dialogue. It's like discouraging you from doing something to which you might fail, or tell you it's not worth it. Just give up. But then you would probably be more susceptible to it, like, because the engineer, like, I think we're engineering, like we're like creating this thing, then you believe it. You might even like snap out and like have a cortisol event and freak the fuck out trying to defend it. And reason being is because the real version of compassion, you would try to say, you are not it. You're not doing it. You're not it. You're not doing the work. Here's some people out there doing the work, and they could just be out there gatekeeping, doing some kind of political action, non-government organization, focus groups type of shit. Not all those are bad. Some of them are awful. Some of them are not bad. So you can't just be like, oh yeah, those are all. It just would be easier. But I don't need it to be easier. I can think of some people that probably would need it to be easier. Like, it would be easier if it was just a generalized, if you were just able to just generalize. You know, you could just generalize Little Baby and Charlie Manson, or King Von and Jeffrey Dahmer, or something like this. Because, you know, those like children soldiers in Africa, those are cowards. They're all cowards. Like, I saw this movie. The soldiers were raping this woman, and then the little child soldier came up, and it was like his turn, and he wanted the woman that was being raped to be his mama. But I mean, it's a movie. It's just a movie. But in the end of the movie, he did the thing. You know what I mean? Like, he had the courage. He showed courage in the end of the movie and everything. Because it was a movie. In real life, you don't probably ever get to see, like, probably wouldn't even know, like, that there's other things going on psychologically. They just, oh, that's them over there. They do like this. They do like that. They're starving their own people. They're everybody starves their own people. Remember the Puerto Rican storm, when the bottled water, and the representative of Puerto Rico that was a Puerto Rican didn't want to distribute the water until she got credit, until she got some kind of credit for organizing. So there's just going to be people that are just resolute to the grift. They're going to fight to maintain the grift, and almost as if they were courageous. Like, they have courage, they're just misappropriating it. That would be what we describe as evil. Even evil has no ontology, but evil is just like the best example of the most ignorant excuse why not to have the true version of compassion. So we come up with a logismy, and or it's like a high maintenance artificial reality. Artificial realities are high maintenance. You always got to keep coming around and taping it up and fixing and stopping the leaks, and it's got energy leaking out of, like, you know, like all its places and everything. It has to be shorn up all the time, like net, like it's like, so the fish won't escape.